All right, Danny. So I broke down the foundation of the cement to make sure that the underlayment wasn't dry rotted. And I come over here. I'm like, wow, that was a boo boo. Anyway, I you come to an exterior wall and you put a square to make sure that your walls are true, which it is. And I'm almost convinced the guy came over here and drew a square off here because it's super tight. But when he came off this wall, instead of doing the square off here to run to his next wall, this isn't. Well, it translated to a problem over here. And what happened is when you pour the floor plan, those problems go out exponentially outward, and it makes it harder for the next person who falls up behind you to do a nice job because everything's just crooked. I mean, the squarer your foundation is and the walls, the nicer the outcome is as you go outward, because your problems as far as distortions, they emanate outward magnitudes, and it just jacks up your work and it makes it hard to do quality work. Now I'm going to have a preflabbed floor that's in here, but if this box isn't square, it's not going to line up and it won't be waterproof. So I because of the black mold, that actually that's got to go. I'll rebuild this, and fortunately for that stuff, it's just easy to move the hose and re-drill the hole. But God, it is just inconceivable to me when you're doing rough-in work to not use a framing square. Now, considering the wood's not red guarded, or the backer board wasn't, I really shouldn't be surprised, but I am. And I keep doing it to myself. I keep rehabbing these things because I buy great locations and I know they're disasters, but I'm always surprised and strangely just disappointed in the level of care and craftsmanship that I see in Corpus Christi. If you find a good builder, it's worth spending the money. But the problem is how do you know they do good work unless you follow up behind them? And I haven't found any.